it's that time, yeah. So sit back and unwind, yeah. He'll stimulate your mind, yeah, and elevate your grind. It's the William Boston Show. It's the William Boston Show.
This is the William Boston
So
Show.
sit back and unwind, yeah. He'll stimulate your mind, yeah, and elevate your grind. It's the William Boston Show.
Hey man, appreciate you for tuning in to the William Boston Show. First, I want to say shout out to all my new subscribers. YouTube sent me some analytics the other day, and I was shocked. So I want to say thank you. I appreciate it from the bottom of my heart, man. I'm just trying to slowly grow the channel, so slow progress is better than no progress. But we're gonna get there. We're gonna get there. I'm gonna keep dropping content. So definitely want to say thank you to the new subscribers, and the support from those new subscribers. So I thank you. And I've been reading the feedback and all the other stuff, so I appreciate it. But let's get into it, man. This is gonna be a short one, but it's gonna be a good one because I'm talking to my brothers on this one. I'm talking to the fellas on this one. So ladies, you could sit, you could, come on in here, enjoy the show. Got my little comfy pillow. So it's comfy. You know what I mean? Snuggled up in there. But nah, this for the fellas. So let me see. I have a friend who was going through some things that I just went through that was similar last year. So just to kind of give you a little brief synopsis on it. Last year I was going through some stuff relationship based with a child involved. And just, reached out to my friend who knew what I was going through. He came through for me in the clutch. Big time. It allowed me to be in a space where I can think, get my head clear, figure out my next move, so on and so forth. And I really appreciate him because that's what friends are for. You'll know who your friends are when you really in a time of need. And man, that brother came through. So fast forward a year later, here it is. He's going through the same exact thing. It's identical and it's damn near scary because it's the same exact thing. Little small tweaks that are little off, but other than that, it's the same exact thing. And here it is now. I'm in position to help him, and so we was just talking recently, and he was like, "Man, when I get straight, I want to give you something. I want to put something in your pocket for assisting me." I like, you ain't gotta put nothing in my pocket. You was there for me when I needed you. And now you need me and you think I'm gonna ask you for something? Hell no, man. You was there for me when I needed you. I can only do what's right and pay it back. That's what friends are for. You got to know the difference between your friends and your associates. My mom used to always tell me that growing up, son, know the difference between friends and associates. An associate is somebody that's just it. You associate with them here and there. We on social media now, so you associate with somebody on Instagram, Facebook, here and there. Maybe if you see them out and about, but your real friends, when you going through something, the ones you could call on, those are friends. The ones who gonna hear you out, the ones who gonna hold you accountable too. That's the one thing with my friends. My friends know me, and they know that I'm gonna give it to them raw. I've always been that type of individual, and I want the same from people around me. Don't just yes man me. Don't just say yeah because you my friend. Tell me I'm wrong if I'm wrong. Tell me I'm right if I'm right. Because if I'm wrong, I'm gonna take mine on the chin and I'm gonna go correct where I'm wrong at. I haven't done everything right in a relationship, and I never cheated. But I ain't never did everything right. Nobody's perfect in a relationship. But if I'm coming to one of my friends and I'm trying to ask them about something or something transpired in a relationship and I want to get their take on it, I want to hear the truth. I want to hear the truth. Be honest with me. Because I want to fix whatever I need to be fixed. And if it's something that don't need to be fixed and that person need to fix it, then we get to that. But I'm that type of individual. So to have a friend, to be in position to be there for my friend means everything to me. I don't need no monetary gain, no money, no anything, because he was there for me when I needed him, and that speaks value for him, and then vice versa. So I say all that to say this: your friend group is important, man. Who you have around you, and you need people who gonna be able to be there for you and uplift you. We all need each other because we all trying to climb this ladder of life. All right, it's step by step. You don't know what the hell gonna happen to you tomorrow or next week, and none of that. Vice versa over here. I ain't perfect, you ain't perfect. We trying to make it through every day. You got people who got millions and billions of dollars, and they be blowing their brains out because they lost. They don't have no real friends around them. They don't know who to trust, who's really there for them, and who's not, who's for the money and all this other stuff. And that's why they end up killing themselves. You seen it several times on the news. Millionaires, billionaires, and they just go and blow their brains out because they just tired of it. They don't have no real friends. It is imperative to have good friends around you, a good circle of friends around you. I was in church this past Sunday, and before I went to church, I was in the shower and I asked God, I said, God, before I go to church, I'm asking that you provide a word for me that I can receive, because the past few Sundays I've been going, they just been talking about tithing and how important it is. And you know how church is. Church is a business. So I was like, I hope they don't be on that same stuff this week. But when I get there, it was a different pastor. The main pastor, he wasn't there. He was out of town. So they had a guest speaker, guest pastor. Well, this pastor, he was talking about the importance of having a small group, how important it is to have a small group of people, and that small group needs to hold each other accountable. That small group would turn into what they call, what he said, a dream team. So you have your small group, you guys hold each other accountable, you guys are there for one another, you guys are uplifting one another, help build one another, pulling each other up. If you climb up the ladder, you pulling somebody up behind you. That's your small group. And that small group will eventually turn into a dream team because everybody is on the same goal and nobody's going to leave each other, no one behind. And so when he said that message, while I'm in church, no lie, I'm in church, I get a text message from one of my business partners, and he said, hey man, we meeting up at 3:00 today for some stock trading, a stock trading group, because we all are into stocks, trading stocks. I be in my own little world doing my own thing, and I be studying here on YouTube and stuff like that. But to get around some like-minded individuals and to get that text message while I'm in church and he's talking about small groups and how important it is, and me asking God to give me a message to receive, and then when I pull up to this small group, it's a bunch of like-minded brothers, black brothers that like-minded, who are actively engaging into the stock market, and we all piggybacking off of one another. Man, that was exciting, man, just to be around that energy, to have that, because I'm an upbeat person, and I'm the type of person, I want to help people grow, but I also want to be around people that can help me grow too, because I ain't the smartest, I don't know it all, you know what I mean? But if you're around me long enough, you're going to grow, because I pour into people. But I can only pour into you so much, you know, before my cup run thin. So I need some pour back into me too. So to have that was super dope, and to be able to be a friend to my friend who's a friend to me in a time of need, and vice versa, is imperative, and is needed in this world, because we as men, we are taught to kind of handle our stuff on our own. All right, women, they link up, they have brunches together, they go get their nails done together and their toes, and they go to lunches and dinners and stuff like that. Guys, we don't really do that type of stuff. We'll get on the phone and we'll talk for a little minute, and may talk about some sports, may talk about something we seen online, or some girls or something like that, or women. Yeah, and then that's it. That'd be about it. But your real friends, when you going through something, you can call them. They're going to sit there and listen and try their best to help you, give you some advice. I got another partner who recently called me. He going through something. He just happened to be married, but he going through something. And I sat on the phone with him and just gave him the best advice that I could possibly give him. And I could hear the hurt in him. And it's hurtful as a man to hear another man hurt, because we taught to be macho. We taught that from birth, man. If you fall, when you fall, your dad or your mom say, get up, boy, stop crying. No, you better not cry. You a big boy. and you just gotta suck it up. You crying, you know, scrape your knee, it hurt, but they told you not to cry. So you are trained to like endure it. Don't cry. Don't show emotion. You're trained to do that. Well, as you get older, stuff be hitting you and people break down. That's why some people commit suicide and all this other stuff. You know, males are the leading individuals in suicides. They haven't taken on so much and they feel like they just can't take no more and they just off themselves. I ain't gonna be one of them individuals because I got too much fight in me. But I also have good people around me. And plus I pray, I talk to God all the time. So it's imperative that we as fellas, man, that we have good people around us and we have real friends, not people that you could just call and shoot the shit with. I'm talking about friends that if in a time of need, you can call them and they're going to be there for you. I have that around me, and I make sure that I keep those type of people around me, and I make sure that I am that type of person for them too. And I'm grateful to be in this space to be able to help my friend. He asked me the other day to give, he said he's going to bless me with some money. I was like, man, I don't need no damn money. You came through for me when I needed you. Brother, it's my turn. I got you. That's what God took me through something. And when I was talking to him, I was thinking about it too. I was like, it's crazy. God took me what I had to go through to help you for what you are going through. So he took me through it first. I got full on experience on what was going to happen, how this stuff was going to play out, you know, custody with my daughter and all this other stuff. Just so you can go when he is going through it, he's actually going through it now. I'm able to lead and guide him to show him what to do and what not to do because I went through it. God took me through it. So God will use you sometimes to help other people get through theirs too. You know, he's gonna take you through. He got to use somebody as a vessel, so he used me. And I went through mine and I took mine on the chin and I came out on top with it, and I'm grateful and I'm thankful for it. And I'm thankful to have friends in my life like my brother. I'm not gonna put his name out because I don't want to put no business out like that, but he know who he is, and all my friends who are around me know who they are, that and they know how I am. You know, I'm very direct, but I want to be uplifting as possible to the people around me, man, because we only here for a short time. Nobody know how long we got on this earth. It could be like this tomorrow. You don't know. So for the time that I have, for the borrowed time on this earth that I have, I just want to be the best individual that I can. Am I going to do it right all the time? No. Am I going to be perfect? No. No one is. But I'm going to be the best individual that I could possibly be. I'm going to be the best version of myself that I can possibly be. So in short, fellas, get your small group of fellas, all right, that's going to hold each other accountable and that's going to help each other grow. You guys are supposed to be pouring into one another. Stop all the chatting about the sports and women and all this other stuff. Y'all get together and figure out how y'all can help one another grow in life, because that's what it's about. We are here to be help thy neighbor. We supposed to be helpers to one another. Get to the next plateau in life and leave something behind for the people that's coming behind us, all right? So on that note, I'm about to get up out of here. I know people been telling me I need to say that, make sure you say like, share, subscribe. What is that? That's going to make you subscribe? I don't know. Subscribe because you want to subscribe. I appreciate those who subscribe. This channel going to grow regardless. I'm going to get there. Trust me. I'm going to get to the 100,000 subscribers and all that. I just got to stay consistent and keep dropping content. I'll get there. I ain't tripping on that. But I do appreciate those who are watching, those who take time to press that little button that say subscribe, those who take time to share. I saw the analytics that that YouTube sent the other day, and I was shocked by it. I was like, dang, this many people share, this many people watch, and all this other stuff, because I ain't been really watching the numbers. I just say I want to just produce, and I'll get to that stuff later. But I appreciate it, man. And fellas, make sure you keep your core group of friends, okay? There's a difference between friends and associates. Your friends, people who you can call on in a time of need, and you need to be that person too. So on that note, I'm up out of here, man. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe, because everybody keep telling me to say that. Like, share, subscribe. And I'll holler at y'all on the next one. Out of here.